Lucknow Super Giants, yes, again, the big factor for them. Sahil, very quickly to you. We'll all take one question each for them. They are looking for a captain, or are they not looking for a captain? You retain Nicholas Puran for 21 CR. Nicholas Puran is a brilliant T20 player across the globe now. He's been leading sides to victories, etc., etc. Do they even need to look at another captaincy option here?
No, they have a wish list in place for an Indian captain, and Rishabh Pant is on that. If they
Okay,
don't get Rishabh Pant, they have a backup in Nicholas Puran, who has been
okay,
retained at a premium. But they need a backup for Mayank Yadav. So
okay.
captain and a backup for Mayank Yadav because he's not
Yeah,
playing
which
the
is what.
entire season for sure.
Yeah, which is what we looked at. Arshdeep, Stark, Rabada, Shami. These could be their options. Like in Lucknow, mein, you see spin friendly pitches. GG again, they could go for a big spinner as well. Just to bolster what Ravi Bishnoi might be doing. GG.
100%. I think, yeah, definitely. I think एक spinner और वो जाएंगे. अब वो
Bakshi.
spinner कौन होगा? I mean, it could be Yuzi Chahal also. Never
Yeah.
know because 69 crores is a decent sum to play around with. And उसमें से majorly obviously एक they will go for one of the iconic players. I mean, one of the bigger marquee players like Rishabh. Other than that, I think yeah, definitely one top spinner. I don't know. I mean, apart from we are discussing Yuzi only. Are there other? There must be other tops. I mean, Zampa भी हैं. As you said, and another very fine leg spinner. So definitely, but yeah, somebody who can sort of support Bishnoi well will be an ideal choice for them.
Okay, Priyanshu says, and I think this is a good point. Harshal Patel will be very lethal at Ikana's tricky pitch. I think that's a very, very good point, and I think uh, you know this could be a buy that they would be looking at. Again, जो भी combinations हैं वो depend करेगा. Again, they've gone with 5 players already. They do have a decent purse. I think they've distributed it very evenly. I think a top pacer is what they will look at. Somebody who could rattle the opponents, and it will also depend on their strategy. एक RTM है उनके पास. But what will they be able to do with Stoinis, Pandya, Quinton de Kock, Kyle Myers? At least two of those players they would want back. Stoinis and Kyle Myers, I think they would want them back. Srini, one final question on today's episode. I want to talk about KL Rahul. Loved the way he batted in Perth today. This is the final question, and if everybody wants to chip in, please do. Um, yeah, Uttam Gajera is saying Zahir would want Arshdeep. Everybody would want Arshdeep. Priyanshu says LSG might go for Butler. Yeah, I think they would. Okay. Um, my last question is about KL Rahul. Love the way he batted in Perth today. But let's talk about IPL. By not getting retained, by moving on, has he hurt his value? Because is there is there a is there a feeling now that he's not the T20 player he used to be? Is he going to be an opener? Is he going to be a keeper? Is he going to be just a middle order batter? Could we see KL Rahul pricing himself out of the market? Is that a potential? Is the market even hot for KL Rahul? Apart from the RCB rumors that we have. So uh, yeah, that auction dynamics. KL Rahul. Quick answers from all of
Yeah,
you. Srini.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going by the general feel that the market is giving. I don't see a franchise really dying for or like
Yes.
कुछ भी हो जाए मेरे को KL चाहिए kind of a thing. That sentiment is not there.
Yeah.
And but again, I mean, as I said, KKR doesn't have a captain. Our Punjab doesn't have a captain. Bangalore doesn't have a wicketkeeper. They want a Karnataka star. So there is enough space. There is enough space for KL to go.
Okay.
And I think KL separating from LSG is a very important chapter in IPL because it sends out a
Hmm.
larger message that it is very important for the player to be given the choice where he wants to play. I think it's extremely important. I have been an advocate of this line of thought. I think it's one point that what if Mr. Goenka uses RTM for KL? I'm just saying, if Punjab, if Karnataka, as in Bangalore, bids let's say 10 CR for Rahul, let's say KL is happy with the 10 CR, and then one final bid takes it to 12 CR, and Mr. Goenka or LSG says no, we'll bid for him or use the RTM. Is it fair on the player, or should the player be given a choice where he wants to kind of? So these are
Well,
questions that obviously at a larger front they need to be answered. But that said, there is space, but I'll balance it out by saying that it's not like I have not really seen franchisees literally saying, "Oh my God, come what may, we need
I want.
Rahul." That
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
yeah,
seen that sentiment floating
yeah,
around.
yeah, and that's the big difference because
By
last.
the way, Chetan, since we are on the subject, I'll just add this one line. You talked about KL in IPL, his T20 kind of form, dipping in, dipping out kind of a thing. I just add and leave this here that KL, the T20 cricketer, needs to reinvent himself going
Hmm.
forward, considering he has a very
Okay.
long career. He needs to
Okay.
reinvent himself.
Sahil, quickly from you. Srini said the market is not very hot for KL Rahul. Is RCB hot for KL Rahul?
What KL Rahul leads in his life and career right now is to be eased from the burden of captaincy and just play as a pure bat and a wicket
Hmm.
keeper. Captaincy, planning, auction strategy, too much on his plate, too much going in between the years. Free him up, let him play as a batter. You'll see a different KL Rahul in the next 2 years. No captaincy.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how I look
GG.
at it.
Okay. GG. One final. Priyanshu says 12 to 14 CR for KL Rahul. I don't see that happening. What do you see? Like Srini said, not a huge demand. Uh, and do we see a rejuvenated KL Rahul? Because you know what? I remember the last mega auction. उससे पहले LSG ने लिया. They got him for 18 CR. They got him for 18 CR. This is an 18 CR player we are talking about. Punjab Kings breaking the bank for this player, making him their captain. He's been captain at past two franchisees. He's been the opener. He's been the keeper. He's been the star of those two franchisee teams. And now we are saying the market is not hot for him. What are your thoughts? Will we see a different chapter for KL Rahul, the player?
I think थोड़ा सा सरप्राइजिंग होगा हमारे लिए ऑप्शन में देखना कि आज भी केएल राहुल के लिए वैल्यू है. And according to my sources, there are a few teams which are definitely interested in him. KKR is definitely interested in him. So is so are a few other RCB, I think, and of course Punjab Kings. So I think they are definitely eyeing him for the and don't forget that under his captaincy, LSG reached the playoffs in the first
Yeah.
in their first 2 seasons. Last season
Yeah.
खराब रहा. एक प्लेयर के कुछ आईपीएल सीजन खराब भी जा सकते हैं, उसका फॉर्म भी अप एंड डाउन हो सकता है. But KL in the past has reinvented his game for T20 cricket. He just needs to rediscover his mojo, And even going into this, I mean, KL is somebody who also sort of just bounces, has a penchant for bouncing back. If you see that, even today in Perth, a few of us gave him a chance. We all thought एक बॉल आएगा हेजलवुड का एज करेंगे स्लिप में जाएगा आउट जाएगा. He seemed to be the best of the lot. So he's somebody whom I've seen. He keeps sort of punching back whenever you think write him off. So I would still not write him off. I think he has a lot to offer to the IPL as well. I still think
Okay.
that in terms of leadership as a player.